Today's topic is how to use the resistant band at home. Because my whole goal is to give you empowerment to do things for yourself at home, to do more prevention, so you don't have to come here to see me. But still things happen, so you can always reach out to me if you need more instructions or advice or anything. We always offer free consultation, because I always believe that before you go any places, you need to understand, you need to see, you need to feel the place, that whether that person or place is right for you or not. Two things I always mention is that couple of things that you should have at home. One is a resistant band. You can definitely get it everywhere, like Amazon, Walmart, any sports store. We also carry here as well. It doesn't cost much. Normally they're like around $30, but that can really help you with not only daily exercise, but with also in the rehabilitation. Because most of the time when you injure something, it is the best way to rehab with the resistant band compared with the dumbbell or like a free weights. Because with the free weights, it's always the same. Like for example, 5 pound of dumbbell is 5 pound of dumbbell, whether you hold it here or here, okay? But if it's a resistant band, it changes, because when you're like here, it's a less resistance, but when you go like this, you're increasing the resistance. So the tone increase with the movement, okay? So it works differently compared to the free weights. Okay, so today I'll talk about how to work on your upper body, not only random exercise. I'll go by the condition. Just one disclaimer that all this exercise is not a prescription. It's not to tell you that if you have any conditions like a frozen shoulder or tendinitis, tendinopathy, do this, but this is more educational, okay? One of the things is that during any exercise, if you're having any issue, any pain during the exercise, do not do it, okay? All exercise has to be in the pain-free range. Little tension is okay, but if you start getting let's say you're doing rotation and you're getting a sharp pain or something like that, do not do that, okay? Then you wanted to consult with either physical therapy or whatever place you're going for physical therapy, or any medical professional people that you're seeing or about to see. Basically, let me show you what is a resistant band. There are so many different types out there. The one that I like it is the one that you can use for the whole body. You can hook it up on your door, like up, down, on the side. So I'll show you what kind it is. This one comes with the two handles, okay? So you can hold your hand. Okay, then it comes with the straps that you can hook it up on your ankle, so you can do the leg exercise. Then it comes with this kind of things that you can hook it up on the door. So close the door, you can hook it up, and then you can do all the exercise. And then there are different colors of the band. The color represents the resistance. So normally the yellow one is the basic one. Okay, so in some of the band, it does mention that how much weight it carries. Like for example, yellow is normally like a 10 pound on elongated position. So basically when you stretch like a maximum, like 100% or something, that's like a 10 pound resistance you're getting at that position. If you're doing like a half, then you're not getting 10 pound, it's less. The green one, that's a little bit more harder. Then you got the red one, okay? Then you got the blue one, and the black one. The black is the kind of the strongest. The black one is normally, I think, about 40 pounds. One of the tip, if you're doing this exercise on the door, do make sure that you don't have any kids around or any adult trying to open the door. Because that thing, it happened with me one time. Like my daughter, I was doing at the door in my home. So I hook it up on the door, and I was doing like a chest press, nice, very high tension, and I was using the black one. I was really doing a good exercise, and all of a sudden, my daughter opened the door. So it came right on my back, and it hurts a lot. Okay? So literally I was on the floor for like 30 seconds. So just a tip, when you do that, do make sure the door is locked. Okay, and nobody opens the door. Tell everybody that, hey, don't open the door while I'm doing the exercise. Okay, So this is a basic, like, as I said, this is a rubber band, different colors, okay? And you can definitely use these handles. So what I'm gonna do for the ease, I'm just gonna show you one, that how you're gonna use it on the door, but the rest I'm gonna show you here, so it's easy to watch. Because it will be hard to watch at the door, but at least I'm gonna show you how you can do that on the door. So, what you do is put this thing right in the middle, okay, like this, and those two handles, okay, you hook it up on the handles. Make sure when you buy something online or store, both side has the hooks like that, because sometimes you can get only one side hook, the other side doesn't have anything, or just have one handle. Okay, try to get with the hooks because it's multi-use when there is a hook on both sides, both end of the band. Okay, so I'm going to show you on this door that how you can do it. This one, literally you hang it up, and then you close the door. Okay, so once you close the door, okay, you got nice and tight like this. Then you can do all those different exercises like from here. Also, some of the exercise that we wanted to do from down or for the leg, okay, you can hook it up on the bottom and then you can do like from here. Okay, so as I said, for the ease of viewing, I'm gonna show it right here on this station. So it's much better. So we have in therapy center, most of the therapy center, you will see something like this. Okay, that many places has it. And think about it. Why, if you go to the therapy center, they ask you to do the exercise with the rubber band compared to the dumbbell? There is a reason. Because the chances of injury is less with the rubber band compared to the dumbbell, like a free weights. Okay, so that's the reason, like, in the rehab, it's widely used, the therapy are widely used. Okay, so I'm going to go by the conditions. So, first of all, we'll talk about, this is my favorite exercise. Again, this exercise is just educational. Do not just do as a prescription that, okay, I have this condition and I'm just going to keep on working on it. This is for educational. Prevention is like, is the goal here. Okay, so some of the people who work a lot on the computer, they have like a forward shoulder, like this, forward shoulder, or their back has more curvature like that. So what happened, your rhomboid, your trapezius, this right here is your trapezius, okay, right here is your rhomboid. All those muscles are lengthened because you're constantly in this position when you're working on the computer, right? So this exercise is to tone up those muscles. So what you can do, you can hook it up on the bottom. Okay, so the first one is for the trapezius. Because when it comes to the upper back, you want to strengthen your trapezius, your rhomboids, your latissimus dorsi, which is your wing muscle. Okay, so what you do is you stand here. Okay, so in your case, like if you're doing some exercise at home, your rubber band hook is on the bottom. Then from here, you go up. There is a one way that you can do it like this. Okay, and down. Okay, you go up and down. Okay, going up and down. Or you can go like this and shrug it and down. Shrug and down. So I'm holding it both. Shrug and down. The important part is hold for about 3-4 seconds at the peak. So when I'm going like this, hold it and then slowly go down. Okay? Hold it or slowly go down. Or if I'm doing this, hold it, slowly go down. Okay? So that's for your trapezius, for your upper back. Okay? The second thing you want to do is your rhomboid. So now, this thing from the bottom, the hook is on the bottom. I'm going to change it to central. Okay? So now it's straight. So what you can do with the handle at the door, you can hook it up right behind it. So then you got the straight one. Get the tension, you keep it like this. I like it like, normally sometimes you can do straight like this too. Okay? I like to do it like this. Okay, 90 degree, and then you squeeze it. I'm not pulling it back, I'm moving my shoulder, I'm squeezing my shoulder blade. Okay, so both shoulder blades, I'm squeezing it like this. Okay? So again, you go, hold 2-3 seconds, and slowly go back. Always slowly go back. Go, slowly back. And slowly. Okay? So that's for the rhomboid. Okay? Then you can do left pull down. That is for your latissimus dorsi, which is your wing muscle. That is also your swimmer's muscle. Okay? So that the reason it says wing muscle is because you must have seen some people with kind of like a V shape. So that V shape that you see on the side, that particular muscle is a latissimus dorsi. It's a huge muscle, okay? So that also contributes to your back pain and your upper back posture, okay? So if that muscle is weak or shortened or long, or loose or lengthened, then it does affect your overall back posture. This one, you hold it from the up, then you're going down like this, okay? So what I'm doing is my hands are straight, and then I'm rotating in and going back, okay? So this, back, and slowly come up. Back, and slowly come up. Now, how do you decide which bend is right for you? The way you decide which color is right for you is, it depends on your goal, but most of the time I'm considering, let's say if someone wants to just stay healthy, that is the goal, okay? Just tone up, that is the goal. So what you do is, by the time you reach about 12 repetitions, you should think, okay, yes, I gotta take a break. That's the right amount. So, again, as I said, the way you can decide which color is right for you is that by the time you reach 10 or 12 repetitions, you should feel, okay, I feel it now. I gotta stop, take a little rest. That's the right amount of resistance. Also, sometimes if you're too close and you're too comfortable, that's not good too, okay? You have to go enough that you can get the tension in the rubber band. Okay, so that's the right amount. Then, other one you can do for the shoulder, okay, and upper back is, you can put it in the back on the bottom, lean one hand. You can have a chair or something next to you so you can support that one, because you don't want to put all the strain on your back, okay. You want to bend your one leg, okay, or get the chair. Okay, so I'm holding the chair now. The reason I hold the chair, the reason I support my leg by leaning forward, so I don't strain my back, because my goal of this exercise is to work around here. My shoulder, my right upper back side. So, like this. Okay, like this. So you see my back is straight. I'm not using my back. Okay, my hand is here or on my thigh, my one leg, my left leg is forward if I'm doing my right leg, my right hand. If I'm doing the left side, my right hand is forward and I'm going like this. Okay, so that works your shoulder as well. Now, this were for mainly upper back. Now we're going to talk about the shoulder. Okay, if someone has a shoulder pain or their posture forward shoulder, or they're feeling weak, or they think that they have a little bit limitation or weakness in the shoulder, I try to focus by the group of muscles. So one, deltoid. The deltoid is the side muscle, okay? So there are lateral fibers, anterior fibers, so side and front. So you want to strengthen this side. And sometimes you see that bulk, that's your lateral, that's your deltoid, okay? You work on that, then you work on your biceps, work on your triceps, okay? Then the most important part is the rotator cuff itself. The reason it's called rotator cuff is because all those muscles are surrounding the shoulder girdle, like shoulder joint, okay? That's why it's called rotator cuff, okay? Which comes from your scapula, okay? So upper, lower, inside. I'm not going to go detail in anatomy, like supraspinatus, infraspinatus, subscapularis, teres minor. Those are the main 4 rotator cuff muscles, but mainly I'm going to show you that what you can do with that. and what you got to be careful when you're trying to work on it, because many times I have seen that people try to work but they do it wrongly and they ended up with more shoulder pain. Okay, so the first you wanted to do, let's see, I'm going to show you the deltoid. Okay, so you keep it down. Okay, now see, I'm standing straight facing this side, the hook is down there, resistant band nice and tight, and then you can go just turn 90 degrees and slowly go down. The reason we go slowly is called eccentric work. What it means is that when you go like this, your muscle is contracting, okay? So your muscle is contracting. But whether you have any injury or if you're rehabbing, eccentric exercise is always good, because when you concentric muscle like right there, and then when you slowly go down, you're working that muscle when it's elongating. So that's the safe exercise to do it. That's the best exercise to do it. That is the reason sometimes if you have a personal trainer, they will always tell you, hold the peak position and slowly come down. Don't just do like this. Okay? Because if I do this like a 1, 2, 3, even if I do 50, I'll not see the results at all. Okay? What you need to do is that you go like this, hold it, and slowly come down. Many times, patient ask me or tell me that at home I don't feel the same when I do it here. Okay, so the reason is because when someone is watching you, they tell, like as I said here, we make sure your performance, your form is right. You're doing correctly. You do it nice and slowly and full range, normally like this. Okay, so go 90 degrees like that, then slowly come down.